In this video, I'm going to tell you what meme coins I'm buying currently on Solana and why it might be a good time to at least put some risk on. So first of all, we're seeing a little bit of green action and I think this might be the moment for the rebound. Of course, nothing here is financial advice. Crypto is risky, you can lose all your capital and you should not follow any kind of advice. Do your own research before jumping to anything. So we're seeing a little bit of green, especially if you look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all is green, especially in the last hour, 24 hours and 7 days, which is pretty cool, especially with Solana going 35% over the lowest of the low. If you look at the past couple of days, especially it went basically from like $90, like below 100 to 130, which is pretty nice, 30% price action. And that's one of the reasons why people are trying to put some risk on, because if you, of course, the main asset in this case Solana is doing really well, then you're looking for beta plays. And in the case of Solana, beta plays are of course meme coins. So we're going to have a look at that, but I just wanted to mention that. Of course, that might not be the end. We don't know where it's going to go with tariffs and the global trade wars and so on, and it's going to be definitely a very volatile year, so everything might change in the next week, or even the next couple of days, or even at this next hour after posting of this video. So you never know. We're in a very volatile environment, that's for sure, but that's also why it might be nice to put some risk on some of the plays, because in this case you can win a lot. Of course you can lose a lot as well, but this is a really nice environment for traders. So going back to the to BullX, where I trade meme coins, the best platform for trading meme coins. You have the link down below in the description if you want to start. This is what I have right now, and this is what I'm adding. I'm also looking for a couple of other things what I'm going to mention, but basically what I have is LOCKIN, MUMU, FWOG, Sigma, PENGU, DOGEAI, and PEP. I'm going to explain one by one. So starting with LOCKIN here, LOCKIN and Sigma basically go together. LOCKIN was going to actually to the all-time high of $120 million market cap. It was really high. If you look at it, this 80, but before that, I think that was like in the December, 120, right? This is like really high, and this is one of the examples when in a bear market everything is going down basically to almost zero. LOCKIN is a great meme altogether, you know, for the catchphrase LOCKIN. I really like it. I think it will come back. I don't know if it will go to all-time highs, but at this price, it might be worth having a look. Another example of that is Sigma. For Sigma Mindset, same case, a little bit higher market cap, $30 million, but this went basically also up to, I think at the top was even higher, meaning if you look at it, let's do this like that. If you look at it, this was like 120 at some point. Maybe let me change to 30 minutes to be easier, and I'm going to do it like that. Yep. Let me check it, because basically you should be able to see that, yeah, the price action here, $150 million market cap, right? So it was massive coin, and it went down to basically sub $10 million market cap that it is today. Right now it's $30 million market cap, so still pretty low. So those two coins, I think, like if any kind of cultural meme coins are coming back, this is the narrative within meme coins that they're representing, and they're representing that pretty well. Another kind of narrative that go together is MUMU and FWOG. Those are basically cute animals that are not dogs, that are basically super active on Twitter, because both MUMU and FWOG is, and they have also unique art. So if you were to, for example, MUMU Twitter, but they also commenting quite a lot on other people Twitters, they keep on sending those memes, and it's a lot of work basically. So they currently at the level of like $7 million market cap, right? I've been buying a little bit before even, so that's my average price around $10 million market cap. But if you look at it, then actually I think that the top, though, they were even higher. I think that was like $250 million market cap. That was crazy. So they went down like 95% or so. Same goes with FWOG. So I really like the art there, because there's a unique artist behind FWOG, which is doing great stuff. A little bit higher, $30 million market cap. But if you look at what they're doing, then again, they went like at $300 million market cap, 400. It was crazy. Like even $100 million market cap. They almost hit $1 billion when it comes to market cap. So this was one of the top meme coins on Solana, and basically you can see it's 20x from here, right? If it were to go to all-time high, the previous all-time high, that would be 20x. Of course, I don't know if that will happen. Everything depends on like how much of the risk there will be and how much capital injection will be in the market. So no one will really say that. But again, $40 million market cap for such a unique meme coin. I think that's a good price, and that's why I'm buying here. What else do we have? We have PENGU, of course. PENGU I've been buying and selling. Of course, PENGU is a little bit different. It's still super high market cap. If you look at that, it's a $400 million market cap, but it's a pretty new coin as well. And the reason why it's so high is, of course, it's connected to the Pudgy Penguins as well as the Abstract chain. So there are a couple of other plays and why people are thinking this will go much higher. I bought a little bit. I won't be buying more probably for now. Let's see how it goes, because it can go terribly wrong as well. But I think LOCKIN is an amazing founder. He's been behind buying Pudgy Penguins and then running them into successful brands. So I think that's really cool. That's one thing. So that's why it might be interesting to have a look at PENGU. And finally, what I have is PEP for small Pepe. So that's just like a funny meme coin. It was at the top, it was like $30 million market cap. I'm mostly holding right now. I think this is a super fun, I think, so I'm just coming back to it. For now, it's not doing much, but still holding $1 million market cap, which is cool. And we have DOGEAI. So Doge is basically trying to have an AI that tries to analyze what Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, is doing. And when they were super popular, I think that went to like $100 million market cap as well. Currently sitting at a $6 million market cap, $7 million market cap, which is pretty low price considering that it's an AI bot that actually is doing quite useful work on Twitter. So if the attention will come back for AI and for Doge itself, this might be an interesting play. From other thing, what's really interesting is, of course, I'm mostly looking at buying and selling Fartcoin. So I've been selling actually some at I hit almost the top, right? I was selling that at around 950, buying before that. So I'm looking what will happen. I think like around $1 billion is a huge market cap. Of course, it can go much higher, but I'm not interested in buying nor selling. I don't know what happens here, so I'm just observing that one. Another one that I'm observing is, of course, Dog with Hat. It went super down. If you remember, that was like a $4 billion market cap, so it went over 90% down. It was even at $300 million. Same goes with POPCAT. So POPCAT was also at some point doing amazing, over I think $2 billion market cap was the top. It's $250 million market cap. It went actually to $100 million market cap. I didn't know it went that much down. So that was probably a good buying point, but I somehow missed that in the past couple of days. Now what's also interesting is, of course, if you look at BONK, I think of all those three, this is holding the best, right? This should be this one. It's still at $1 billion market cap, so it's much higher than POPCAT, it's much higher than WIF, even though it's in the same category, because you had this trio of meme coins on Solana: BONK, POPCAT, WIF, Dog with Hat. So all those three were pretty great, and at the top they were like in billions of dollars each of them. Right now only BONK is. WIF is $400 million market cap, POPCAT 250. We might see some kind of a comeback. I don't know. BONK is really strong here, so that's really interesting. I don't know if I would be betting that here. Again, that's super risky. It can, of course, go to $10 billion market cap at some point, but I don't know. It's super risky for these huge memes. What I really like with my portfolio right now is playing smaller ones, and especially meme coins that are still popular. There's still community on Twitter. People are mentioning this often. They come up around, but somehow they get totally bitten and get like 95% down, 98% down. Of course, this is a risky strategy. this might never come back, and also you shouldn't expect that to go to previous all-time highs. I don't think that's doable here in this market conditions, but we don't know. You have to remember that those are new coins, and when there will be new bull market from the scratch, then probably there will be new coins that will basically take the role of this, because as you can see, nothing from those coins that I have on my list, maybe only BONK and DOGEAI that I've mentioned, were from the previous bull market. Nothing was around back then. I think only maybe even BONK. I think DOGEAI was also in at the end of 2023, so that was the beginning of the new bull market. So every new bull market, you will have new coins, and this means that old coins won't really stand around. Same goes for what's going on with on Ethereum or other places. So if you have new bull market like in 2021, nobody remembers the coins from 2021 except for BONK. That was the only example of a meme coin. So you have to be careful here, because those coins will probably not come back to their full strength. They might be around, but they won't be the new runners. So I'm playing that more on the short-term side. This is what I wanted to say. This is what I wanted to summarize. This is a more short-term play. I don't plan on holding them for a very long time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. The link to BullX is down below in the description. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.